Well done. Clicking on the realm will generate coins. Keep clicking until you get 10 coins. Hello everyone, Michael here with another Checkin Out. We are going to be checking out Realm Grinder, which for some reason doesn't run in full screen. I'll go ahead and show the top bar so you can see the name of the game. Doesn't have a title screen or anything, so here we are. It also doesn't have any sound, and so I'm playing music in the background for myself. It's OC remix type of stuff. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to keep it in the video or not, but we'll see. You'll obviously hear it or not. But regardless, this is Realm Grinder. I was looking at some suggestions from Steam, and basically it's like, hey, remember that time you sat there idle on Clicker Heroes for 7 days straight while you were working and had no idea it was even running in the background on your computer? Yeah, that means you like clicker games, right? So it suggested me an idle game. However, it did say, it had a nice little art style as well, which actually caught my eye, but it did say that it was also going to be one of the most in-depth clicker games available. So I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and give it a shot. So here we are checking it out. We're going to give it some time, but it says click till I have 10 coins, but I have some random magic that I'm going to turn on, and boom. Yeah, you did it. Click here to purchase a farm. Where? Oh, hey, by the way, this is not a game you're supposed to play in full screen, and so I have to look all the way across my screen and stuff like that, so this is going to be interesting. Well done. Buildings automatically generate coins. Now keep clicking to earn more coins. What is this? You have found a faction coin, which can be used to form alliances with different factions in this realm. They can be found randomly when clicking. Open the upgrades panel to review them. Upgrades. Now build 5 farms. These things. There we go. I built 5 farms. Good. Now open the upgrades panel. What? Just let me play the game. Okay, cool. We've upgraded something. Cool. It's telling me to do something else. Cool. Tax, mana. Cool. Right, so this is a clicker game. Now, I obviously am sort of cheating, but that's fine. I have clicked for 1,000 coins. So this is an idle game, and basically you're supposed to be able to build a realm. And as you click around, you're able to kind of build up your little village and everything. And I guess that's sort of the idea, but apparently there's different factions, and you can choose to be good and evil, and it has different sort of pathways that you can go. And supposedly it has like a trading system and stuff like that. I don't know much about it, because obviously that's what this whole entire series is about. But basically, we're going to be looking around on it. Increase space clicking reward by 4, while offline generate 1 per click. Okay, so basically there is an online and an offline edition. I mean, clicker games are sort of meh 90% of the time. Most of the time, it is one of those situations to where they're just kind of like, you just sit there and they just kind of waste your time, which is why I have this little bit of magic going on. And it does seem to be clicking quite quickly. I don't know if it's like 1 time per frame. I don't know exactly how many times. It does not look at 60 FPS. It's probably running at 30 or something like that, but the animations are running at 60. Could be at 60. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, clicker games are kind of meh in a lot of situations. But I do like the ones like Cookie Clicker was actually really, really interesting because, what is this? Trophies unlocked. So these are different trophies. So I assume those are achievements. While I was just sitting here idle, setting up for my recording, basically it was giving me a bunch of random achievements, probably just for sitting there. So don't do anything for 5 minutes after starting a new game. Yeah, so that was what I did. Apparently these are all secrets. So that was a secret. Basically, it took me 5 minutes to set up my recording. So there you go. There's some things. Addiction. What is this? Addiction will reset all buildings upgrade. Okay, so that's basically a new game plus. So yeah, these clicker games are basically watch numbers increase. And I'm not always 100% of a fan of that, but I do like sort of cheating them sometimes to see if they ever have anything interesting. And Cookie Clicker actually had this really, really cool sort of weird demented aspect to it, to where it's like, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it like built up over time. There was something I was supposed to look at there, and I just clicked through it because magic. But yeah, I had this really cool, like kind of everything got a little bit disturbing as we went on. And so, yeah, but it seems like so far, these are very straightforward upgrades. It's like, this increases how much you get for clicking. I would not sit here and click. Obviously, I would just let it idle. How much are we generating when we're idle? It doesn't actually have an idle generator number. There's also a question mark here. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But yeah, it doesn't actually, sorry, my bottom bar is going to show up because I have it to auto hide on Windows. And so sometimes, yeah. Okay, there we go. If we hover over it, this is your current amount of coins. Coins gained total, coins gained by clicking. This game, coins gained by clicking total. So basically when we reset the game, I guess it's going to be like a rebirth system to where we get like extra bonuses and stuff like that. What are these? So instantly gain 30 seconds worth of coins production from buildings and assistance. Sure, why not? Oh, and it takes mana, and then our mana slowly regens over time. That's something I probably can't cheat through, can I? Nope, doesn't seem to. Okay, cool. Increase the protection of all buildings based on the amount of buildings you own for 20 seconds. Cool, sure, why not? I probably should have saved mana just in case we might actually need it for other stuff, but I don't really care that much. There is a shop down here. What is this? So it has microtransactions because it is a free-to-play game. We're going to ignore that and just act like it doesn't even exist. Well, I'm turning down my music a little bit because it is a little bit louder than I thought. So far, it's just a clicker game. I'm kind of cheating at the moment. It does seem like it's going to take a while. Oh, hey, proof of good deed, proof of evil deed. Give yourself a good side. Unlocking good related features. The good alignment will orientate in a more active gameplay, focusing on spells and protective clicks. Let's do that because I can cheat. Oh, hey, look, everything changed in the background. You may now join forces with a powerful faction. How do I join with oh, hey, fairies, elven, or angels. Now, I know there's also dark ones as well, and I guess you can only pick one path. What if you pick the other path? Apparently, good is more active, and so basically you're going to be wanting to click a lot, and this is ones that are going to be for people that actually want to look at the game, and then the evil one is basically just sit there and do nothing. Let's see, fairies, elven, or angels. You know what? You don't see angels very often in games, so let's do that. You can purchase an angel friendship pack or spend unused coins to gain a passive bonus. Click the royalty exchange button. Oh, so you basically get other sort of stuff. Buy one? Oh, okay. Buy max. Oh, okay, so that's changing how many I would buy at once. Okay, I was like confused for a second. I was like, what? So I can't buy angel because I am an angel, I guess? And so is this a trade feature? I'm not 100% sure how that works. If I hover over it, increase the production of all buildings by 10%. Additionally, the other coins can be bought multiple times, but the cost increases each time. Oh, okay, so it basically increases depending on how many we have. I guess it is a trade system. What is this? Increase base clicking reward. Sure, whatever, don't care. Do we get different amounts for clicking on different things? Oh, hey, an assistant will help you gather coins. All right, so they just kind of sit there. Can I close this? There we go. So I guess we get these little tiny sprites that just kind of go around. I'm assuming the more we build, the more we get things added on. What is this sort of stuff? Is there any sort of battling system? Because there was one game I checked out a long time ago that actually had like this whole war system that was actually fairly interesting. And you could actually lose, not necessarily lose the game, but you could lose all your productions through these optional wars. And that actually made it so that there was sort of a progression in the game. And so you would look at it and you'd be like, oh, well, I want to actually like try and beat this new army. And like that was kind of how it had its progression. This one, I don't know what its progression is. It says it's in depth. So far, I'm not really seeing too much depth. It's like, it's got a faction system, and that's basically it. Increase warrior production, sure. And everything just seems to be linear upgrades so far. I was hoping it's some sort of loss, because that's what I want to find. I want to find a loss, and I'm not seeing that so far. But are these in a progressive order in any sort of sense? Is it going to be like increasing by the amount? So production coins per second. This one does the most. So yes, technically it goes from top to bottom for how much it's going to generate the most of. And I think it's going to change our buildings depending on what faction we choose, but I'm not sure if it's, oh, wait, do you really want to buy this exchange? Yes. Did I do something wrong? Because all my productions disappeared, didn't they? Oh, no, these are coin things. Okay, there we go. Whatever, I'm going to buy all of them. I don't really care. I can just sit here and click infinitely anyways. Oh, hey, I can increase my productions on the stuff that I have. That's fine. I would like to be able to get my mana back because we got some new spells. We got one that increases clicking reward. Ooh, that would be nice. And increases the protection of all buildings by 150 times. Your mana regeneration rate for 20 seconds as well. I got a mana droplet. Okay, cool. What is this? Increase your mana regeneration. There we go. Maybe we can actually use a spell before the end of this video. Probably not. I mean, so far, I'm not really seeing much here. It's just a clicking game. It's an idle game. I mean, it's one of those things where you just come back to it every once in a while, and it does have, progression when you're not actually on there. But I guess it's like one of those things to where you just have it kind of idle while it's in the background. Does it actually give us a sort of progression tree? Do we have any sort of tree? Because it shows these upgrades up here that show up every once in a while, but does it actually show where we can get them? I mean, it shows that we have, those to progress, but it doesn't actually show us the buildings. Is it ever like set amount? Or is it just kind of random? I don't know. It's got to be by a set amount. We have 25 of those. It seems like every few. I just want assistant. I want another assistant. I like assistants. How many does that cost? 1.1. Let's go ahead and get 1.1. There we go. That didn't take long. What is this? Increase the production of all buildings by 1% per assistant you own. Okay. So yeah, everything's just linear progression so far. What is this? Click this again to toggle user interface. Okay. What is that? Tips and hints. Do you feel like you're progressing anymore? Try abdicating when you have some gems in your abduction treasury. Okay, so what is this? So coins required for the next gem, 1 trillion. You still need 1 trillion more coins. Gem conversion? What is gem conversion? I assume that's the cash up currency. Warning, you will not gain any gems. Okay, so basically we have to get 1 trillion coins and then we will get gems. And then we can actually see what that's all about. Hey, clicking thing. Cool. Got it. It's mine. I am now clicking like a mad god. This game does need audio or something, or some nice tunes. That is what I would like to see. Because I'm just listening to my own music in the background. I may as well not be. I think it's actually distracting me because I'm hearing songs that I haven't heard for a while because I haven't been listening to my OC Remix playlist for a while. So I was like, oh, hey, I haven't heard that song in a long time. Also, we have 10 assistants. Yeah, so basically they just get us more coins. So everything's about getting coins. I was hoping for more depth. Like, quite literally, I was actually hoping for more depth because I've seen other ones with some sort of depth or some sort of mechanics or some sort of story progression. There's actually one that I really want to check out, and I keep forgetting the name of it. But it's an idle game, but you're technically not supposed to, like, sit there and play it. But it has a story and some weird elements that kind of change up, kind of like Cookie Clicker did, to where everything just kind of got weird and demented. Like, it actually has some more story progression and stuff like that. And I thought that was interesting. But the most interesting part about that one is that it ends. If somebody remembers the name of it, please leave in the comments because I will forget. So that would be nice to know. Thank you. It isn't free, though, so I think you have to buy it. But whatever. I don't care. It's probably like $1 or something like that. Let's see. All right, and some time later, I have found an Angel Friendship Pact. Click it. What did that do? Did it do anything? Did it do anything? Did it make our clicks better? What did that do? All right, let's go ahead and go back to upgrades. Sorry, I decided to actually like skip forward a little bit because I was like, all right, this is kind of boring. Let's see. So I guess the Angel Alliances increase the stuff we can get. I guess they unlock different abilities, but all of it just kind of goes down to our mana regeneration and coin regeneration. And I guess the active so-called playstyle is the mana regeneration, which is kind of boring. Also, I've got 1,000 faction coins already. That's fine. This isn't speeding it up all that much. I assume this is a game that you're supposed to play for a very, very long period of time because, yeah, even with an auto-click script that I've built, I guess I can increase my cathedral. There we go. And I get an assistant, which is generating gold over time. That's not even near the amount. Can I get coins down here? No, I can't get coins down here with my auto-click. That's lame. But yeah, my coins gained through clicking actually isn't that good, is it? No, actually. So clicking actually isn't doing all that much, even though it's auto-clicking. So clicking is actually, because if I just sit here, it's still going up pretty dang quick. That's annoying. You know, I like clicker games or these idle sort of games that actually reward you for being more active. And so I like it when you actually, like, you click and it actually does a lot of stuff. There's a stupid mobile game called, I think it's called Attack on Mo or something. And basically when you actually, like, playing the game idle is absolutely abysmal, but like if you click on it, it's like boom, instantly. So like you always had like 10 times more attack. I get bored sometimes on my mobile phone, especially when I'm like on the, you know, bus or something like that somewhere. And so basically every once in a while I download this random kind of clicker games or something like that, and I just try a bunch. There's a bunch of them on mobile and they're like crazy. And most of them are pretty basic, and so was that one. But that one actually caught my attention because it was like the first one that I played to where I'm like, oh, idling this is actually completely useless. I may as well like actually tap on it. And when you tap on it, it's like, hey, you actually get stuff. I don't know if it's on PC or not, but regardless, it's on mobile. You can look it up. It's not very interesting, and had anime people in it. I'm like, sure, why not? I download a lot of random crap on there. Basically, my suggestions on there are completely botched because it's like, hey, you click this one game and it had anime on it, and so everything else is anime on there. My suggestions are abysmal. Increase clicking reward by 25%. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now my clicking is slightly better. Does that actually make my generation? Where is my clicking generation? Does it actually show that anywhere? Coins gained by clicking. So I mean, it's not even 50%, and I've actually been sitting here. This is, using magic, my super elite hacksaw skills. And yeah, so that's disappointing. If you want to play this type of game, auto clickers are the way to go. I mean, I could just set it up to do this without me even being at the computer, but I thought, hey, I'm doing a video, so I may as well at least be here, right? What is that one? What is the chest? Increase base clicking reward by 1%. Cool. What is the base? Am I supposed to be clicking something very specific? I can't even move around the map or anything like that. I guess it's just a static image, which is perfectly fine. I mean, it's an idle game, but I do like something interesting. Like even the game called Hero Clickers that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, or at least I think I did. Did I do that bit? I don't remember if I did. Anyways, there's a game called Hero Clickers, which is an idle game as well. And I liked that one because every time you got to a new stage, it would be like a new animation for the new enemy and everything. And I thought that was really, really cool. This doesn't really have that. And this was my problem with Idle Civilization. There we go. That's the game I was talking about. I actually did a review of it a long time ago. And basically, I came to the verdict of, no, it's boring as hell and there's nothing really to go about it. But it did have that combat system I was talking about, to where I thought that was fairly interesting, to where it was like, oh yeah, you can actually like lose, which was super, super interesting. This costs 900 mana to actually use. And we're basically at the end of my patience for the most part. I mean, I'm just sitting here holding a button down. I mean, that's literally all I'm doing. I mean, I could be just sitting here clicking like crazy, but nobody wants to do that. But so far, I don't see it. I don't see the depth. Like, I see depth. I guess I'm supposed to be using these coins and stuff like that. I got a ton of them. What, I could just like buy 100? No, I can't even buy 100. I can't even buy 10. Oh, so you actually need a ton to actually buy more than just one at a time. Actually, I can just say buy max. There we go. Do you really want to buy this? Yes. What does that do? What does that do? Do you really want to buy this exchange? What does that do? I'm 100% confused. Does it actually do anything? I mean, I guess I'm getting more coinage. I mean, I guess that's what it's doing. I mean, we're not even going to get to rebirth because I'm bored. Whoops. Oh, hey, look at that. The game crashed. Yep, so we're done. Anyways, now that crashed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this one or other types of better content that's not just me sitting here holding down a button. And maybe it's caught that I was cheating. I might be banned from the game. I don't know. I could actually try reopening it. Let's see what happens if I try reopening it. It's loading. It's waiting for data. I mean, it might have banned me because I used an auto clicker, which, I mean, it's an idle game. I don't really care. It's one of those things where it's like, nope. Hey, my game came back up. Yeah, it's literally at the same spot. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just going to close it again. I'm done. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, for more content like this one, you can also end up checking out my other types of stuff. IO Clicker, or this thing, Realm Grinder, what was it called? Yeah. I mean, that's my entire impression of it. It's meh, and I don't really care. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I need to find an idle game that's actually fun.